Okay, the first step in any Python projects is to get raw data, and the raw data comes in different from different sources, from including CSV files, SQL databases, text files, and of course the simulated data. One of the best libraries that we can use to bring popular data sets is sklearn. So let's jump on the code and see how we can do this in Python. So we will say from sklearn import data sets, shift enter. What we can then say, let's bring, there are a lot of different data sets within sklearn, like IRIS, Boston house prices, or load digits. Load digits is a very popular one for pictures orientation. So let's have a look at the digits. So let's call our data frame digits, if I can spell it right, equals data sets. And then what we can do is a load, and when you do, you can see the different breast cancer, diabetes, digital files. And so in this case, what we are interested in, this one here, open close parentheses, and if you run this, you should get data. Now we can actually create features from the matrix. So we can say features equals our data frame, which is data digits, I keep spelling this wrong, dot data. Shift enter. And then what else we can do in here, if we want to go on, we can create a target vector. So we can say target equals digits. So again, similar to the line above. Dot in this one we're going to get the target. So we can run the target, and then we can look at the first observation of the features. So we can say features equals, look at the first one, and that's the first feature in this sense. What else we can look at is how we could actually bring a CSV file into our system or our Python project. So one of the great libraries to work with the data frames and data sets is pandas. So what we can do, you can say import pandas as PD, shift enter. We can then say we can then look at a dummy data set that sits in the URL that I have already created, and bring that URL as a CSV file data frame into our system. So let's look at the URL. We can give URL equals to https / tinyurl.com, and then we can say bring the simulated data that I have actually saved there. So here we are, simulated data. Let's run this to make sure that this goes in perfectly. There you go. So then we can say data frame df equals pd dot read csv. You can see how many different format of files we can see. Read here is Excel. We can read JSON. We can say SAS, SQL table reader. All of that is in here. So in this case, we want to read this CSV file. So we're going to say read CSV. Then we can open up the parentheses, and inside the parentheses we can just give the URL, the link to where the dataset sits. Run that, and you should go in and run it. Now we can actually look at the data in a different format. So we can say df dot head, and we can look at the first two rows like this, or we can say df dot tail to look at the last two rows. Or we can say df dot shape, and we can look at the different the number of columns and rows in that data set. I hope you find this useful. In the next video, we will explore and carry on with our training.